tes tes tes. Halo, halo, selamat siang. Siang tapi gelap ya di sini. Ya akhirnya streaming lagi. Setelah berapa lama itu? Berapa lama ya streaming? Terakhir 1.1. Ini udah mau ini udah 1.4. 3 patch. Gak ada, lagi gabut aja dan streaming. Oke. Terakhir itu kemarin sempat main berapa ya, sampai ini apa sih namanya, Trailblaze Continuance. Yang ini baru sampai ketemu Sile doang, terus udahan. Jadi kita lanjutin itu dulu. Kita ininya berapa nih? 128, ntar aja deh. Misi dulu kali ya. Misi daily assignment, synthesis consumable. Tuh. Konsum destroy. Nah ya, terus ya.
Come on, man.
Duh, kenapa sana? Assignment aja deh nanti. Kita lanjut misi.
Hard work needs hard
Pas
rest.
nggak nih suara? Tes. Mungkinnya. Cek. Oh bisa. Oke. Langsung aja deh. Optional credit march. Oke.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
When did you... Oh iya juga ya. Kayak kemarin nggak ini deh. Kemarin yang dress itu loh.
Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
Oke.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
Oh. Oh ini, baru ya? Oh iya nih. Enemy baru coy. Banyak fire, ice baby. Ice baby. Kalau kayak gini cukup lah ya kayak gini ya. Sparrow.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little
Topaz.
girl must be Clara.
Ampun tante.
Hello, miss.
Halo tante. Anda siapa?
I'm Topaz. I've
Aku
come to have a
Topaz.
chat with Mr. Svarog.
Aku mau bicara sama Tuan Svarog katanya.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Clara, tunggu di dalam ya.
Huh? But if you have a guest,
Tapi
maybe I
kalau
should.
misalnya ada tamu, mungkin aku harus.
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend.
Dia bukan tamu dan juga bukan teman, kata Sparrow. Oh, mukanya muka-muka debt collector pinjol ini.
Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Sana Clara, semuanya akan baik-baik saja, kata Sparrow.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
Jadi sumberku benar. Siapa sangka kalau ada ikatan yang kuat antara robot besar dan seorang anak kecil. Sangat menyentuh. Oh, dilihatnya itu
You bear the
IPC.
insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Kamu pakai insignia IPC. Jadi apa motifmu datang ke sini katanya?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style.
Nah, langsung to the point ya. Aku suka gayamu.
Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
Tuh, dari lo 6. Apakah robot familiar dengan term tersebut? Anyway, jika apa tuh? Itu adalah planet yang kita pijak ini, dan itu akan menjadi propertinya IPC. Wah, ini parah sih. Bener-bener kolektor debt.
No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy.
Nggak ada yang bisa mengubah itu. Tidak Nameless maupun apapun yang punya kekuatan di galaksi.
I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value.
Dia cuma peduli satu saat ini, mendemokan kepada pemegang saham dari IPC kalau Jarilon 6 ini bisa menguntungkan.
In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Dalam jangka panjang ini adalah satu-satunya cara untuk meyakinkan interest jangka panjang dari Belobog. Terus dia butuh si Svarog ini untuk mencapai tujuannya.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives.
Ya, Svarog biasalah. Bicara robot.
Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary. How do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
Tuh katanya, katakan padaku apa rencanamu untuk meyakinkan dari pemimpin IPC.
That's simple. I'll show you.
Mudah saja. Saya tinggal lihatkan ini.
This is...
Apa ini?
Source code. Or to be
Source
more
code.
precise,
Oh,
source code that is able to take control
Source
of
code yang kayak
all
di
mechanized
Simulated
units in
Universe.
Belobog.
that is able to take control of all mechanized units. Wow.
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The
I'm
code is
familiar
so
with this.
refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Ya pokoknya ya ini kode yang dapat apa namanya, yang bisa mengontrol robot-robot yang ada di Belobog selama 700 tahun ke belakang.
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurilo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies.
Tuh salah satu apa namanya, strategi yang bagus untuk dibicarakan kepada company-nya, apa nih, perusahaannya, kalau Eurilo 6 ini emang bagus gitu untuk investasi.
But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
Tuh dia minta liatin di mana otomatornya itu dikubur. Mukanya sangar banget, kayak bener-bener kayak DC pinjol ya.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level.
Apaan? Ini apaan? HP-nya ya?
What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
Jadi katanya masa depan masyarakat di sana sudah dibeli. Jadi mereka tinggal menerima faktanya aja. Kahirong.
I understand. I will assist you
Oh.
with your plan.
Wow, diterima loh.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Oh, dia udah ngitung kalau dia nolak ntar bakal perang.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Oke.
All the miners
newbie.
here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there?
Nambi.
What was it again?
Iya, suka.
Newbie, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Let's go. Okay, sir. What's going on now? Aing? Oing oing oing. Malah jadi babi beneran.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Sialan cuma. Apaan pilihan?
Oh, I should have known. Don't quit your day job.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Kabur dia.
Oh, looks like they want to
Cewek
find their
Numby-nya.
master. Let's follow them.
Iya, dia pakai pita. Cewek berarti. Tembak nggak? Pop. Ah, nggak bisa.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Ah, tunggu.
Show your courage. Shift the balance.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Wow.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Let's go, Sile. Aduh, sakit. Itu apa? Performance points. PC employee is tech increase damage by 50%. Oh, wow. Aduh.
Who will it be? Commencing research. Lend me your strength. Everything is worth.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Waduh. Mana duluan? Ini udah. Oh iya udah. Ini duluan. Aduh, nggak cukup nih.
Blade and flight!
Wow.
No manners, huh?
Perfect. To travel.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Ow. Ih,
This battle is unavoidable.
wah nggak jelas nih, susah. Tadi gak ada ini. Siapa?
Lend me your strength.
How
We've
many
entered
can you
the
block?
storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Blade and flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Dapat apa? Dapat apa-apa kan? Nggak ada.
You'll pay for that.
Strike with heart!
EZ. Santuy.
Victory by the blade.
Oing.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Lawan dulu. Boom.
Who will it be?
Perfect. Lend me your strength.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight!
Everything is
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Kok dia
Scared
sih?
yet?
How many can you block? Strike with heart!
This battle is we've entered the storm.
Cik.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Everything is worth.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
is over. Swords descend!
To travel. No manners, huh? Commencing research. Strike with heart. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Blade and flight. Scared yet? Huh? We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. You'll
Ow.
pay for this.
Ow. Wow.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Bro,
Who invited you? Deep breath. Your assistance is timely. Lend me your strength.
How many can you block? Ha! Swords descend!
Everything for those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Troublesome.
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Here, try this. Your assistance is timely.
Blade and flight!
cukup susah ya.
Victory by the blade.
Mati. Tuh, apa ini? Nyamuk kan? Nyamuknya.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Huh? Where'd Newbie go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Mana sih? Itu mana sih? Oh iya, bawah.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
Wah, ini dia. Terus baru ya. Sialan.
Time to get vigilant.
Gitu ya.
Commencing research.
Aduh, tau gini bawa Natasha. Ngeback dikit.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Time for swordplay.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Manggil anak.
Strike the park.
To travel far. Who will it be? Specimen sight.
How many can you blade and fly? Swords descend.
Aduh.
Lend me your strength.
Strike the park.
No manners, huh?
Gitu ya. Shit.
Huh?
Wow.
Here, try this. The resistance is timely.
Impressive.
Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Salah tim nih.
Blade and flight. Commencing research. To travel.
Yikes. Salah tim.
Who invited you? Who will it be? Everything is worth. Those stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Specimen sight.
Strike the park. Swords descend.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. No manners, huh? Here, try this. Saving me won't earn you any favors. I think something bit me. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Huh? To travel.
Strike the park.
Brother, sister.
salah tim ini. Sialan. Nggak bisa ya? Aduh.
Shift the balance. Show your courage.
Udah fokus si bosnya aja dah.
Hey, you!
Time to get vigilant!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. How many can blade and fight? Troublesome.
Oh, dia terus dah.
Commencing research. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Time for sword strike with heart. I must.
Harus ganti sih. Ganti tim. Nggak bisa itu lawan.
If there's nothing pressing. Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Aduh, jelek banget. Semua es aja kali ya. Cepet juga. Mana sih?
All the might? Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying? Wow, that's so deep. Oh, come on, stop fooling around.
Look, you guys. Looks like
they want to find their...
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
shift the balance.
Hey, I'm talking.
Ready for another?
Is that all?
Not good. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old time. A one-time enemy.
Dia mulai yang serang.
Bladed fight.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Naughty child. That's better.
Thanks for the support.
You will heal.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Bladed fight.
This ends here.
Enemies ready for another?
Time for a shot.
You have
How
my
many can you
gratitude.
blow strike with heart? Practice is up. Swords descend.
Oh, siapa nih? Halo. Asta atau Pengla tergantung ya timnya dan
Bladed fight.
siapa lawannya.
Ready for another?
Kalau lawannya banyak es ya Pela. Beda, satu untuk shred defense, satu untuk ngebuff karakter. Gak kelihatan, sorry.
Victory by the blade. A bright edge that can cut jade. Ha!
Looks like Numbie's in a good mood.
Tadi belum main ya. Ini.
Commencing support. Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That'll take.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
It'll heal.
Nap time.
Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Practice is over. Swords descend. Blade and flight.
Hope you're prepared.
Enemy targets detected. Nap time.
Time for swordplay.
Kok bisa ice reduction gitu sih? Ice stress. Dari mana ya ice stress? Oh, wow, bagus juga.
Strike with heart.
Ready for another?
Itu apa sih? Itu apanya tuh? Baru tahu.
Time for a shot.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks for the support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
I'm okay.
This ends here.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Is that all?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Strike with heart.
Oh, dari ini ya.
Hope you're prepared.
Dari
Enemy
Idola
targets
ya,
detected.
Is that all?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Blade and flight.
This ends here.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Strike with heart.
Look! Huh? Where'd Numbie go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well,
Nimble.
guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey,
Do we still have the upper hand?
name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice.
Bladed flight! Swords descend!
Hope you're prepared.
Nah, ini kan enak.
Strike with heart!
This ends here.
Not good.
Is that all?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old
Ini
counterattack.
dia. Kuncinya di
The name of Landau, a will forged in ice
dan
never falters!
That'll take nap time. Bladed flight!
Ready for another?
Naughty child. How many can you block? Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
cuma ya iya
Is that all?
kancingnya jadi nggak ada damage.
Nap time. Bladed flight!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That hurts.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for a shot.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Ready for another?
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
That hurt.
It'll heal.
Naughty child.
We have the upper hand.
Woi,
How many can you block? Bladed flight!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Swords descend!
Is that all?
That's better.
You have my
Commencing
gratitude.
support. Ready for another?
santuy.
How many can you block? Bladed flight!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
I'm okay. Impressive! That hurts.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Dead.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
Tidak tahu mereka.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz?
Oh,
What did she
director.
say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for.
Budak
Attention all
korporat.
personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back.
Oh, ada jam 12.
So, who is
Sabar.
this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any
Tuh.
worse.
Memang.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Where are you, March and Kickwin? Are you alright? Bronya, we're in the underworld. Oke, balik ke atas.
I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Billabug might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Oke, kita jeda dulu bentar. Mau makan dulu, masak nasi sih. Tambah teks, masak nasi dulu bentar. Oke, dia amat. Mana warna ada? Warna merah, kuning, kue merah. Oke, ntar. Gimana HP? Aduh, nunggu masak nasi. Oke, kita lanjutin.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
Apaan?
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day
Jakarta.
and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end.
Jakarta 2024.
Finally, one
2045.
fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Urillo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Yep.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Rapat.
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Rapat petinggi.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
Okay.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Langsung aja dah. Sung. Oh. Lah. Kembar.
We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
Unik banget.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears. Really? You better not be making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true.
True.
We don't have much time, Kayla. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I had to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it.
Betul.
If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside.
What?
And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Ya.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Menarik.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Jauh banget. Siapa di sini? Dun.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. Do you need my opinion? I'm happy to help. So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force.
Yeah.
But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither.
Yes. True.
Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
Tapi iya sih, kayak mengganti freedom atau free speech dengan security itu tricky. Kayak kita belum tentu juga bakal dapat security itu nanti.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me. But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi. Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
What do you mean by that?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4
Mirip
pile.
apa ya? Star Wars itu. Ya. Bisa dibilang mirip-mirip Star Wars. Nah, siapa Clara-nya masih bocah. Ih, masih bocah loh. Kok ditanyain? 18 tahun ke atas harusnya. Oh, gara-gara si Sparrow ini ya. Ini mah pasti bisa
Miss March, Big Brother. what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Oh. Mau Svarog dulu kan.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something? That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Berat banget nih.
All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments. Wait a minute. We forgot to ask Zila. Let's go see what she has to say. She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy. Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it.
Here.
I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
No time, bro.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
Lah, demokrasi ternyata.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
What?
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice.
Ya, benar.
I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call. You bet. The Express can vouch for Bronya. That says a lot about her character.
Okay.
The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Aduh. Bentar.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
What are we supposed to do? When you speak. Klapoth, give us strength.
We're doomed! What are we supposed to do?
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter? I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
All right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
How could you
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have
something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Lah, tiba-tiba ada Miko.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Real. Mami.
Miss Himeko from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Branya. No need to explain. Your
Okay.
city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Yeah.
You mean?
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
That's
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himeko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Hmm. apa baru itu ya? Area baru ya?
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Oke. Kayaknya ngepost di sini dulu deh. Kita pindah dulu ke sini.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Kita farming dulu dikit saja. Sedikit saja.
Relax.
Don't get cocky.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Lebih kerehat sih. Mau makan dulu.
Now, stand still.
Let's see some sparks fly.
I'm okay. Didn't hurt.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Step out of it.
Now, stand still.
Ngapain?
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Don't get cocky. Let's see some sparks fly.
Now, stand still.
Step out of it.
Ouch. To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Relax.
Don't get cocky.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Let's see some sparks fly.
I'm okay. Relax.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
That's better. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
All you got.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Nap time.
Nonton dulu tadi kan.
Stand still.
Dah. Oke. Tadi keluar apa pause ya? Pause aja kali. Sekarang hari apa? Sabtu. Oh iya, kita harus ini nih. Sama apa nih? Perkutan Hall. Sehari lagi ya. Memory FKS juga, emoji. pause sebentar. Sound salah. Oke. Tekan. Oh ini game pertamanya. Game pertamanya 80 menit. Gile.
Quest
Duh apa sih, kan udah nggak ada adblocknya. Udah gak ada pak.
Quests have been known to do some crazy stuff. Hoodwink Omar might be the X factor in that regard. Running around with bushwhacks and trying to set up kills. Already has 4 tangos in his inventory and he's bringing out another set already. Just.
Bentar, ambil nasi dulu. Sambil makan. Mana sih properti blending scale order bukan oh ini properti. Nah, udah gitu aja deh.
They are putting as much emphasis as they can on trying to keep Skidder alive, but Skidder, he is not going to oblige. He's going to go down. Toby draws first blood. One of the things that we did see in this one, as 33 down bottom in trouble, starting to drop, can see the real Naga Siren kill him as TA2000 gets the finish.
It is kind of crazy that Dota Plus already has them at a big advantage. Oh, it's a double back-to-back kill. That's a 69% win probability for Quest. Nice.
Meanwhile, Kaori trying to sneak on in and get the Wisdom Rune here is going to be rooted. They used that a little early, but doesn't matter. Still managed to get the kill.
They can just rotate wherever they want at the moment. It does free up this bottom lane for the Doom, so I mean, Arcane's Vanguard is kind of fine. Charge mid.
Noob in trouble. Has it. This is dead Noob. Can even save the Zeus ulti. Very nicely played.
They had a ward too. They know that 9 just moved up here.
Would love to get another kill besides just 9. And
they want a big fish.
They Thompson find it. Thompson's over there. Instead, they go off onto 33. This is a nice kill if they can connect onto him. The Doom comes out, but Toby is there. Move in, find the finish. They will find one kill here. No, deny. Omar got him, keeps him alive. Ice Blast already connecting onto Thompson. This is a 1v1. Kaori versus Thompson. Thompson's starting to die. He might burn down to the ulti. Barely stays alive as Toby tries to run out now. 9 able to come on in and finish off Omar, and now Toby, the last one left, a double for Thompson.
I mean, it's so close to the tier 1. They know that it's in their best interest to come and fight this because they could theoretically even Roche.
Find everybody. Ice Blast there trying to take down the Zeus right at the start of this. But it doesn't look like it's quite going to be enough. But the jump in from Noob, that will get him. Fissure connects onto 3, but they find him with Skidder. Skidder moving in. Song of the Siren to try and get Noob out.
Typically, they want to be going for these plays, but they have no vision because Thompson just keeps nuking everything. So you're playing a lineup that's kind of forced to go for these smoke plays, but you never have lingering vision because they're covering with a ton of sentries, and Thompson's checking all the pillars constantly.
C9 comes through, breaks the smoke, Yule Scepter lift up. So they will find the Spirit Breaker as he is caught completely on his own. But 9 doing a good job of, just making sure that he is in to break the areas where the fight's supposed to go on.
Skidder takes the mid tower too. T1000
running out of there. And Quest just chasing shadows, it feels like. Like, obviously, yeah, you get the kill onto 9. That kind of feels good, but he finds him. Oh, he gets him. Thompson caught, trying to TP out. Can they shut him down here, though? Ice Blast is going to go out. Connection from range manages to be found, and the Ravage to follow up. It's enough to get the kill. That was so necessary, and Noob, he played it perfect.
Great use of the Aegis. I love putting it on the Earthshaker this.
I mean, this style of Dota is something that we've seen from Tundra a lot. If Quest can show a reliable way to punish the, hide, duck away, farm, be there forever, it's really important for the rest of the teams watching. But the other flip side of that is that when Tundra decide to fight, it's pretty dangerous. They get one, it's only going to be the Ancient Apparition, as it looks like Noob can get some separation, although he's walking high ground right into 33. Now has to jump away, a little bit crazy. Fissure goes out, TA2000 is right on top of him. A very weird situation in this one.
Yeah, there was also no BKB there for Skidder. It's actually just coming back in 5 more seconds, so potentially a song setup could have happened, but there's no echo for 5 more seconds. These are all lining up. Oh,
finds him, snaking, tries to get away, but they get him with the bushwhack and then the jump forward. Quest are playing very fast. I love what I'm seeing from them here. This is what you have to do, because otherwise the Tricore is just going to take over later. They need to take advantage of this.
Oh, they baited that pretty hard.
Wow. I mean, it's not fast, and that is one of the issues. Thompson is doing a good job of holding their high ground, and the rest of the team is cutting waves. Like, this is really good from
9
Tundra.
mid. Is he even enough right now to one-shot waves?
Doom?
Oh, okay, no.
Well, they know the real one. They caught her, but it's not going to matter. 33's gone. Skidder shows up, wants to take down this Tidehunter. They still find the Naga Siren, even though she's doomed. I don't know if they have enough to kill her off in time. The jump forward, the stun is there. TA2000 turns it around. They throw out the illusion damage. Skinner manages to burn through them all. Song of the Siren to stop and reset. TA2000 TP's out.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Skitter walks forward. Ice Blast. Fissure is out. Hoodwink. Connects. Bushwhack. Down low. Almost dead. Force Staff keeps him alive. Meanwhile, the charge goes through. Connects onto 2. Root is there. 9. Not long for this world. As the Thunder God's Wrath comes out, do they decide to go? Tundra seeing their Spirit Breaker friend die in front of them and then have to run away from the Naga's Iron Illusions.
Skitter's
Kobe
so low.
chasing. Wants to get him. Ravage is there. Does he throw it out? Waiting for the moment. Still has an opportunity. Ooh, not quite there. The boomerang connects. Skitter is so low HP, and now Thompson shows up to fight. They pop the BKB on 33 to try and run away.
I mean, you can see it too, like when Noob gets caught just for half a second and he gets blown up so fast. Like, he is a strength mid here. He still has 10 armor on Earthshaker. Like, he just dies.
Skitter walks in. Dust is there. They find him. Skitter isolated. No man's land. Hex now on to the CM. They back away. Immediately found the real Naga Siren. Doom is out, but they're trying to run away. Noob walks in, goes through all of them, trying to get set up for a good angle. At the moment, they find this Naga. Can they kill her off in time? Ice Blast out. They get her. No more Naga in this one. Omar hoping to escape. Will skitter away. Great fissure by Noob to make sure that that Hoodwink gets out. But the key kill is that Naga. Sort of get that initial jump or find a way to find 33. Skitter, Shadow Blade.
Oh, yo.
They found
Toby
him.
gets found.
Nicely played. Yeah, they caught sight. Broken, dropping, dead. Gem on the deck. I mean, this might be that time when Tundra starts going into their, like, super duper.
Oh, lurking.
Finds them. Kyrie just gone. Yeah, dude, they are getting picked apart now. The game is really rough.
That's such a bad death, dude. That's a death where you look at what you were doing, you're like, what was I hoping to gain by standing there? I get nothing. Like, there's
Omar
nothing there.
Wanting to get away. Another fissure to try and hop out, but 33 right on top of him. Will get with the bushwhack, tries to get up to the high ground, get some separation, but Omar will die.
This is where you have to start reevaluating the game plan here from Quest, trying to figure out how do you actually win these fights. I mean, 9. Scrambly pops the BKB to keep controlling.
Song of the Siren, well, very well played. They know which one's the real one. Turns and says, fine, you want to fight me? Fight me. And they bring him down in time. TA2000, Force Staff staying alive, pulls it back in though, and the Doom comes out in time. They managed to get that kill, but the illusions, they're ripping them apart. Taking him down from the grave. Can they find more? 33 pops it. Refresher backs away, pump fake the Doom, but didn't go for it. Oh my god.
And you just trade 1 for 1. Not really where you want to be right now for Quest, but he's eyeing up snaking. He's going in. He throws down the leash.
He's just sitting there watching him. Gets brought down in the end.
The famously fast hero, Crystal Maiden, now anchored, so she can't escape.
If Warcry is down, you really get shredded by the Naga.
That is true as well. Maybe they could find some dispels for it as well. I mean, he doesn't have the shard yet, but...
Oh my god. Opson just moves in, tries to get a fissure to get away, but it's not going to happen. That's somebody else that shreds heroes. Dude, if he gets Ex Machina, can you imagine? And look, the illusions eventually take that tier 3 tower down. Blink away from Toby, trying to escape. They're TPing in on him, and yeah, that's the classic, the 33 play. Doom yourself and then TP in, but now Song of the Siren. TA2000 picks it back up. No gem for you. And then the fissure, the runaway. Skitter wants to take it down. Bushwhack is there. Ice Blast to follow. In trouble. Control. Can they bring him down? Yes. That's Aegis number 1. Fissure about to be back up. They have a little bit of long range control there. The stun comes out. Didn't have his BKB in time. Now finally has it. 33 having already popped the Doom. This is a dangerous position. They have 1 more BKB, no more Dooms available on 33. That carry used the Midas right away. They see the cooldown. Actually,
yeah, no, he did the math. He's good.
Okay, we have 2 charges when the time it comes up. No, you won't.
Oh, it'll have one though. Oh,
Wait
I
a
see what you're
minute.
saying. Like hold it the whole time.
Echo 9 under control, brought down. The thing is that TA2000 also, this is the second Midas he's bought this game. He started the game.
He bought Zeus in.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Fissure.
Oh, BKB's
Stun.
there.
Ice Blast. Catches him.
Reel him in.
The reel-in's too good. He tries to get out of there. Double doom. And
The Venn
Song of
diagram.
the Siren got him caught. No help for 33 nearby as they will turn him into some Swiss cheese. Look at the gold. Omar got
20
the last
seconds.
hit.
20 seconds.
Everybody on Tundra, well, actually, at 33 can see which is the real Naga Siren because of a bug.
Gem.
Now they
He
find
sees 9.
9. Caught. BKB tries to run away. Reel him in, baby. Reel him in. Okay, do they decide to go for more? Thinking about it. TA2000 is in trouble. Superman from downtown. And the stun with the Ravage, the turnaround. Zap from Thompson. They kill off the spend. Now looking for more. CM ulti doing work from snaking. Gotta run away. The Naga Siren in trouble, still dying to CM ulti, but they are all grouped together as 4. Gotta run away. Gotta hide. Gotta escape.
Skitter's coming back.
TP's out. Can they get out of there? Toby
He's got the
in
pirate
trouble.
hat.
They got him caught. T2000 thinking about going for more. Toby, they're gonna have to leave him for dead. He maybe gets away, but they can't save him.
Oh, yeah, matey. It's really hard to fight into that.
They really need it too, because the control in the AoE that you get from Earthshaker, from a Tidehunter jump in Ravage, it's going to be incredibly problematic. So Zeus ulti goes out and Noob is not TP yet. Omar going for the TP out. They somehow get away with both of them, although they find Noob and can't break it. He didn't
Insane.
BKB. Oh, Noob in trouble. Can he manage to escape from this, though? We'll have Blink Dagger back up again in a second. Throws out the fissure.
Oh, the Wind Waker!
Rain Wall tilt. Dude, what is happening in this game? Noob, another enchant totem, but he's silent, and they find him now.
He tried to big brain.
Wait. Nope. Invis, not gonna happen. And that's gem down. They don't see the gem, though. And now the fight happening down south. Toby found, dude, the global element. They run in after this Zeus ult just to find him. Ravage to interrupt the BKB out. Now Toby trying to run away. TA2000, Song of the Siren connects.
Oh, wait, he came in no BKB?
They keep him stuck. Has the BKB ready to go, connecting onto Zeus, trying to reel him in, but the Wind Waker gets him away, and the illusions immediately evaporate. They don't have a creep wave, though.
And Noob doesn't buy back. He doesn't panic. That was actually a pretty wild play from Noob. So what he tried to do was he was hoping that they would blink over those trees and not see him. I think was the play, right? He was trying, like, making the assumption they would guess he'd jump, as they're going to lose Kaori down here.
I mean, this is just really good play by Tundra. Yeah, Tundra, they don't want to take the chance. Okay. You know they have those, like, challenges of, like, how long can you keep your hand on the car or something?
Yeah.
It's like this. How long can you not go high ground? You know, the last person to finally give up and say, well, go high ground is the one that loses.
I love how they just hunt 9 because he's the one who's just been in the most vulnerable spots this entire time. No detection. He's going to make a big prediction. TP coming in right now.
They're coming in with Doom.
Oh my
They're coming
God.
in with
Multiple
everybody.
TPs.
They find
the
Toby.
backstab.
They got him
What's
caught,
up?
but the Yule Scepter lift up. Toby now in trouble. Does have Ravage ready. Ice Blast out. Trying to find him, but 33 able to force staff away. Omar under fire. He's in trouble. Does have the A on this proc, but there's the Ravage. The turnaround comes out. TA2000 trying to do what he can.
Skitter
can't find a target. Already they explode. Omar, though, dies to the Dagon and everything else as Toby tries to get away. He will be caught, though. Frostbite from the freezing field. An eventual kill. The fight ends up going massively into their favor as 9 finds himself a creep wave. I thought that was another hero. He is so fast.
Yeah, 3-3 was close there to maybe finding Noob before he TV back home, but he can't quite get it. As 76 minutes in, they get 2 kills outside of the base. This is what they've been waiting for. And Skitter will jump if he sees anything right now. He wants to burn this BKB. He's getting annoyed.
X.
Oh.
Ice Blast, another force. Keeps him fine. Jump in. 33 onto 2. Is there a save? Doesn't look like it. That is going to be a dead Kaori. As the control is there, he falls. Does go for the buyback. That's double buybacks now. Can they get anything out of this? If you chase too far out of the base, you might just lose the game.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a little nervous with this 90-minute decision.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's dangerous, right? If you go without Roche, there is going to be this window where Roche respawns, and then they can maybe take a fight then. But
oh, look, they're trying to get here so fast right now.
They find
Will it
one.
be 9 again? He just Wind Wakered. Okay.
Has Refresher. Nullifier. Jump in. BKB.
Dude, he can't
chasing.
live. He cannot live.
Running. Oh, the reel in, and then the Fisher, the connection, tries to TP out. It's not going to happen. They got him. And gives him the tip.
So
they're going to get
that
it.
could also make a block of cheese.
Oh, wait a minute. Toby. They find him. Okay, that is the danger of this type of play. The combination of like Zeus with all of this crazy shit is so gnarly.
Giant's Ring has really paid off.
They finally are going to take this tier 2 tower, it looks like. So more objectives being claimed. A refresher now done on snaking as they hunt in. Kaori caught in no man's land. A good stun though. Oh, they're all caught together. Do they have any follow-up though? They can't really go. 9 is brazenly running into all of them. It's the man to dodge away for the moment. Rooted, reeled in, able to get away.
Skitter goes for the tower.
He's had
They're
enough.
distracted.
I mean, this is they're going in now pretty far. 33 in, doesn't have another Doom. Tries to jump away with 1. That was no buyback on AA, although he doesn't have the gold for it actually, of all things.
Dude, this inventory management right now from 3-3. He uses the Machina.
Stun, finds it. Noob in trouble, but he gets it off. The Yule save, tries to escape. Not going to happen. CM ulti too strong. T2000 has to jump away. Noob under fire. Now reeled in. Can he get out of there? Toby pops the Ravage, tries to bring him down. CM still surviving. Another Yule there with the save, but gets the cheese off. Extra 1, Echo Slam. Second round, do they have enough? 33 in with the Doom, connects onto him. The turn is there. They have a lot of damage out. And
another
don't
Ravage?
quite manage to get the kill, but another Ravage is there. Pulls him in closer and closer, trying to take down 33, but can't do it. Stuck on the wrong side of the Fissure is Skinner. He starts to die. He starts to fall. Can they get it off? The heal, it's so much. T2000 tries to run away, but the control is there. Everybody back alive, back into this fight. They don't have Tide for a little while longer. There, everybody back alive. Heal, it's so much. T2000 tries to run away, but the control is there. Everybody back alive, back into this fight. They don't have Tide for a little while longer. Trying to buy space. T2000 back into the fountain. They finally keep him alive, but Zeus is dead, and now the jump in onto Omar. He's gone. Buyback, Thunder God's Wrath, end this damn game. Let us move on with our life. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but Tundra trying to close this one out. They jump in again. Omar under control and trying to take down TA2000. Noob is there with the jump, but TA2000 finally falls. Buys back immediately. Ancient exposed. Tundra, they've had enough. They don't want any more. Song of the Siren.
TA2000, stop, dude. Stop.
Slow down. They have AA back up again. Noob there. Looks for the Fissure. Ice Blast. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's no way. There's no way this should happen. Are they actually going to hold this? Snaking gets forced out away. Hitting. They try to escape. Kaori throwing snowballs, but the Ancient is exposed. In the end, the right clicks are going to come through, and Tundra win the game. 87 minutes. What in the heck was that, man?
I mean, I'd say just like, GG easy, probably, if I had to summarize that one. As a Dota player, it sounds about right.
Don nih guys. Kita lanjut. Story.
Hard work needs hard rest.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Ready.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Assessing.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Huh?
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats. Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
When controlling. Hah, the robot.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
Where are you going? Come back!
I know that your urge to fight is overwhelming, but let's use the automaton stealth bomb this time.
Okay, bang.
Are you ready? Use the auto. Remember, try to...
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off. Mr. Svarog? Are you all right? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himeko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Okay. Mantap pasti. Tes. Si
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
I'm with you.
Shift the balance.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Urillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numbie. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Commencing support. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That'll take more nap time.
Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Is that all? In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Ready for another?
Time for a shot.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
Hope you're prepared.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time.
Strike with heart. A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
Aduh, ngehil pula.
This ends
Enemy
here.
data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time.
Strike with heart.
Ready for another?
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
That'll take more than...
Bladed flight.
Is that all?
Nap time.
Strike with heart.
This ends here. Is that all?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Naughty.
Time for sword play. Bladed flight.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Nap time.
Strike with heart.
Hope you're prepared.
Enemy targets detected.
Time for sword play. Bladed flight.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Ready for another?
That hurt. That's better.
Thanks for the
How
support.
many can you block? Strike with heart.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
This ends here.
Commencing support.
Naughty nap time.
Time for sword play. Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
This ends here.
Time for a shot.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Time for sword blade and flight!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hope you're prepared.
How many can you block? Strike with heart!
That hurt. Time for a shot. Nap time.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Lah.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Ooh.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
Baru lagi nih.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
North?
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Lompat, nggak bisa lompat. Wow, wow. Apa itu? Apa ini? Ini apa?
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Engine of co-creation.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all.
Oh, sorry.
Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability... I'll handle it.
Oops. Aduh. Oh, no. Cek. Ini kah map baru? Oh, iya. Nah, lagi tadi. Yang dua tadi, mana tadi? Bapaknya.
Things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against? I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cacolia. Right, I'd totally forgotten. That's the whole reason we came here in the first place. Well, looks like everyone in the city's helping with construction. Doubt there'll be much time for celebrating. Still, look on the bright side. We got to meet a top IPC executive. The trip wasn't a complete waste, right?
Hello, Mami.
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before. But seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Urilla 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated. That tells me you really don't understand the Strategic Investment Department. Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and Marge must be tired after such an incredible journey. It's time you got some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Mami. treasure. Mana sih robotnya? Ini. Oh, belum.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
A rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check. Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Why don't you head over to the Goethe Hotel and relax for a bit? Miss Topaz and I still have a few matters to discuss. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the festival atmosphere this time around. I promise. I'll make it up to you all next time.
Thank you. Lihat nggak? Cuy.
Hard work needs hard rest.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so Tiring. Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses.
Oh my god.
You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Ooh.
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore.
Whoa.
Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Eurillo 6.
I'll get back to you later.
Whoa.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I Hope I made the right decision this time. The snow is mesmerizing.
Wow. Wow. Terlalu banyak lore IPC. Oh, ini Ethereum Wars ya. Okay. 30 hari. Oke, masih bisa dikerjain besok. Who is this? Oh my god. Oh ini. Pokemon kan? Iya. Art collection game. Oke. Tuh. Tadi muar. Ini apaan? Nama starter pom-pom. Ini yang si links ya. Kan banyak coy. Oke. 14.20. Loh, ngapain ya? Sekarang di sub. SU aja kali ya. Aduh, terlalu banyak yang harus dilakukan. Tidak. Nanti-nantilah. Mau nyantui dulu guys. Thank you sudah nonton, yang bagian nonton. Semoga terhibur. Kalau mau add friend bisa lihat di sini UID-nya 8012081124. Oke. Change dulu. Bye. See you soon. Bye bye.